This is your host, Spell, and welcome to Spyro the Reignited Trilogy 2 Ripto's Rage. Well, it's not the Reignited Trilogy 2. Oh god, can you imagine a Reignited Trilogy 2 where we come up where, I don't know, what would we do? Another trilogy? There were 3 other Spyro games that came out. There had to be. And they get like remastered and made better. Oh god, you know what? No, I mean, if they fixed Enter the Dragonfly, that would be one thing. They'd never do that. Ever. That's besides the point, though, and welcome to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
As you guys know,
We should go on
I
vacation.
flipping love Ripto's Rage. I've already played it for YouTube. If you guys want to see the whole series, it's already there. The classic. It doesn't get much better than this game. Not much better, but the third game really has won me over with the second playing.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Okay, so I stayed mostly quiet during that, but I have to say I love that cutscene that they added to this game. Yes, there was something very similar to it in the first game, but it seems so much more cinematic. Do I have the infinite superpower up on? How do I have the infinite superpower up on? This is a different save file. I'll be right back. I shouldn't use that for this.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer!
Okay, I figured it out. I accidentally ran into this guy, though. But yes, I've figured out that you have to put in a cheat code in order to turn the super flame off. Why? This is a new save file. I haven't touched this game in months. I know there was a glitch in the first game Well, in the first game, I say that, but in the original Spyro Ripto's Rage 2, if you entered the Super Flame portal that you get after beating the game, you could then save and quit immediately while the game was still running, and then you would have to make a new game right then and there to get the... Bleh. Sorry, my brain's farting. It took me like 8 minutes to find that Twitter post that explained that there is a way to disable it. Why is it not a toggle? I'm saying this because these guys updated the game recently, added the subtitles. Many of you who probably played the Reignited trilogy when it first came out never got the subtitles, and yet they didn't add that? And no, this isn't a recent, well, while it is a recent patch, you might be thinking, oh, they can just add it later. That was like 5 months after the game came out, they finally added subtitles. 5 months. And now you're telling me that we might have to wait for a toggle? I mean, that's great. I'm kind of happy that I have to play through the game again to get the Super Flame, and maybe I can just make another save file, but you know what? I think I'd lose a lot of authenticity if I just barreled through this game with the Super Flame, bypassing many of the challenges.
And she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
There's also going to be a lot more talking in this game than there was in Spyro 1, so it may take me a bit longer to complete a lot of levels. They also got rid of a couple of glitches. For example, in Spyro 2, the first Spyro 2, you could do something cool in which, let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, if you dashed, Spyro was, like, if you jumped and then dashed, Spyro would do a little hop first. But now he goes straight downward. And that little hop could get you even up there. Like, there's some neat glitches like that. I'm not sure if that is a glitch. Some people thought it might be a feature. I thought it was a feature. Like a little tiny double jump to help you over some platforms that are giving you some trouble. But no, that was totally a glitch. You need to climb to finish the first level. It's kind of BS, but whatever.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Alright. First Moneybags encounter.
Good look around. Press the action
Oh,
button.
come on. I can't. Can I not turn the tutorials off? I've played through the entirety of Spyro 1 and Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. 100%ed, got everything, and you're telling me I still have to sit through the tutorials. Well, I guess they voice acted these lines. They gotta use them.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
I think the rats look a little different than each other, or the mice, I should say. I'm not gonna finish up Glimmer because, well, we can't finish it anyway. I could get a few more gems, but honestly, I'd probably just prefer I like to go to the worlds that I can complete in one go. And not worry too much about the ones I can't complete until I'm able to complete them. So, I actually do know which worlds can be completed and which ones can't be. For example, in the lake, we can complete Colossus immediately, and then get enough gems in order to buy Swim.
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Oh, the animations are so beautiful. There was definitely some love put into this. Like, I know I'm gushing again. I'm not gonna stop. Just letting you know that. This is not gonna stop. This is gonna be the norm of that. I freaking love Spyro, and I love what they did to Spyro in the Reignited trilogy. It's probably what they should have done for the Ratchet and Clank stuff. Well, not them specifically. They had nothing to do with the Ratchet and Clank. But, you know what? We could actually use a remaster of that as well. Although they did try to reboot the entire franchise too. Mixed success.
Spyro, this is
I still
the
think the
hard
game
world
is just
called Summer
fine.
Forest.
It could use a
There are
little bit more
portals to
work.
many of
Like,
the Avalar
we
world
could
areas.
definitely use a little bit more
Unfortunately,
work
Ripto has taken over the castle. and we
in
need your
terms
help.
of the
Start by
characters
retrieving the
themselves and
talismans in each
the
of the worlds you visit.
trials and tribulations they go to that would actually tear the duo of Ratchet and Clank apart a little bit in order to see their nitty-gritty side. But for what we got, it's not bad. It's not awful. The gameplay is there, but the characters aren't. The story is also fine, and I'm going on a review about Ratchet and Clank while playing Spyro. Not that I don't have a... It's not that I'm running out of stuff to talk about. It's just the first thing that popped into my head. Probably because Insomniac made the both of them. Oh, don't talk to me about freaking gliding. I'm not listening to you about that. I know how to freaking glide. I know how to hover. And I know how to do a lot of things.
Sparks, the dragonfly.
Oh my gosh. At least you can... Look, I don't mind the tutorials because other people who have no idea how to play this game could absolutely use them. Me, on the other hand, leave me alone and let me frolic in the fields as a dragon. So for starters, we're just gonna... I think I need, what, 400 to 500 gems to get Swim? I know I'm unable to get it
Nice,
before
Spyro.
going to a
You look
level.
like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test.
Glide test, got it. Ah! Yes, I'm perfectly okay with gliding. Oh, he better not be...
Okay,
Okay,
not bad.
I thought he was good. Oh, what? Oh, wait, I need to hover for that one. I did forget about the hover.
Remember,
No, you leave me alone. Hover. And hover. You know, I'm pretty sure in the original game, if you just bypass that whole thing, he would follow you. But I guess not.
Very good. Now, but wow, you're a
Yeah, I'm not going to skip what most people are saying in this game. But I am going to skip the very obvious tutorial stuff. Because no one wants to watch me go through that. And we can go through Colossus. I feel like in Spyro 1, we could knock out 3 to 4 levels in a single go. Yeah, that's how you say that. 3 to 4 levels in a single go. But in this one, I think it's going to be safe to say we're going to be handling about 2 levels an episode. Give or take. Because there's a lot more to do in each world now. Oh, they still leave the cutscenes in. I think they changed a couple of lines, like they no longer say, "I think you should kill that Yeti."
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
I'm sorry, I'm just taking the whole thing in. I love the mountainsides. I never really took a look at some of the scenery of this. I enjoyed that in Colossus they add more hockey-themed stuff to really exemplify it.
By concentrating,
like the flags have hockey stick banners, and I think some of the statues now have hockey related shenanigans to them. Yeah, all the gold statues have hockey sticks now. Did they in the original game? I don't think so. It's little touches like that that make you feel like, yeah, these guys are supposed to be like really serious hockey players and also monks.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Enemies like those yaks are too...
No, I know to... Why would you tell me to flame charge the... Oh man, I'm getting flashbacks to saying that the first time I played Spyro 2 for YouTube. Where it's like, why would you tell me how to flame yaks after... Oh my gosh, nope. I know about the soul gates. Oh, I'm sorry, the spirit particles. Yes, they're souls. Deal with it. More paintings going on here. Why does it look like that guy... Where is that guy located? Someplace with a skull? Is that from Spyro 1? How do these guys get up? How did these guys get artisan paintings? That's definitely the artisan castle. This is Avalar. Well, maybe the travel between... It looked like the professor was having a very hard time getting a dragon over here, and now you're telling me, nah, they can just freely traverse Avalar in the Dragon Realm. What are these monks doing that they're able to do that? Oh man, I'm just zip-zapping back and forth. And go. Colossus was never one of my more favorite levels. The layout is simplistic. No, I know Hunter's advice about gliding. Gosh, leave the tutorial. First off, leave the tutorials optional. And secondly, leave them to the starting hub world and tell me them before I get here. Then again, Spyro 2 and... You know what? Okay, I'll give them credit for that. Spyro 2 and moving forward with that, there's no more enemies in the hub world.
I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it. I thought the Yeti
It's kind of weird how they left out the stomp.
He was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
But making it through the level was the easy part. Now for the rest of the level, we actually have to go find secrets and whatnot. Okay, so let's see. Terrible ice physics. Love it. I guess they're not terrible. I'm just not a fan of the game removing my control to even jump. Like, I don't know if you can hear me clicking, but I just can't jump at all while on the ice.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to
Yes,
score
please. I could totally do that.
You must you have...
Do I still have the puck in my mouth?
Well done. Have this.
Okay, that took way longer than it should have. I actually think that might be harder than the one-on-one I'm about to do.
The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Ow. Hockey is not a peaceful and calming sport. Because honestly, chasing the puck around the field is the hard part. And getting that guy off your tail is not that big of a deal. Although I didn't expect him to just stand in my... Why would you pass it to him, you dingus? Ah, that was me getting cocky. Pass it to me. See, he passes it to his partner. I hate the both of you so much. There. Oh my gosh, you get back up so quickly. About as quickly as I do, though. Ah, darn it. That was completely me. Yeah, don't give it to my goalie. My goalie will slap it in whatever direction he feels like at the moment. Alright, thread the needle. Ah, nope. Why did you pass it to him? Then again, he just passed it to me, so good stuff all around. Good teamwork. Huh. Heck yeah. That was threading the needle. Just come here, you beautiful puck. Yeah, I should have known that wouldn't have worked. Why didn't you get knocked over? Come on, bounce to me, bounce to me. Yes. And boom. Heck yeah. Just trip him up, because it's fun. Hockey is a very peaceful and relaxing sport.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Why would you okay. Give it to me. It can cause blindness. To the grand champion. Permanent disability. So now, why is there a ramp there? Why does it feel like there's a whole, like, course of racing that was supposed to go on here? Oh, I do have this activated.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Why is this a 3-star difficulty? I do think it's kind of weird how... Oh man, they got swords instead. That they're not more obviously evil. I mean, yeah, they do have swords instead of hockey sticks, but they're still relatively gold. In the original, I remember them being just a solid green. And as everyone knows, green is evil. Like, super evil. Right over here, grab some gems. Yeah, I mean, this is not a difficult part, because at this point you would already have completed the whole level to get to the professor, and it's basically asking you look for a couple of nooks and crannies, but ultimately do the same thing. Like, sure, those two I just got a little bit challenging. But not 3 stars, not 3 stars. Okay, over there. I was looking for the rocket. So that I can blow that up. And hover. Hello, Yak. Oh, that's all the gems? Huh. Okay. I guess all that's left to do is to finish off the I thought there was still more to explore. Time to just do some of the level in reverse, I guess. Let's see, I got that one up there. Oh. Trying to be sneaky. And then there's 2 at the beginning.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
Just... Oh, copying from disk is complete. You can start the... What do I have copying? That's all. Yep, that's all of them. Level 100% complete. Yes. So, Colossus is done. Next time on Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, we're going to be learning how to swim and then taking on Idle Springs. Oh, he's so dead. Alright, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry for the little bit of management at the beginning, trying to get my super flame to turn off. But yeah, this has been your host, Raspel. Hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.